Use the graph of the function f below to find the following. All values at which f has a local minimum, so we're looking for local minimums, and all local minimum values. So it's interesting the way this is worded, and on ALEKS this is what you're going to have to do. All values at which, this is looking for the x value at which you would find that critical point, okay, where it's changing from decreasing or increasing to the opposite, and then you have a local minimum or maximum. Here we're looking for the minimum. And then all local minimum values, the actual value is they're looking for the y value of that coordinate. So if we're looking along here, we see they're labeled for us, these critical points here, where you see that the graph changes. It's decreasing from interval -infinity to -3. Along this interval it's decreasing, then it switches, and then we're increasing, and then it switches. So from -3 to +1, that interval, increasing, decreasing, these are called our critical points. And we're looking for the minimums. So where you see that they're in the area, there's going to be no values below it. So this one here and this one here are going to be your local minimum, where this one would be a local maximum because there would be no height above it. Okay, so here what we're looking for is all values at which f has a local minimum. So at which x values will you find those local minimums? So if you're coming over -1, -2, -3, at -3, at x equals -3, you'll find one of the critical points, -3. So one of the values is -3, and then it says separate them with commas if there's more than one. And then over here at x equals 4 is where you would find the other critical value, so also at 4. And then all the local minimum values. The values themselves are the corresponding y values at those points. So at x equals -3, we come over and see that the corresponding y value is 1.
Students, can I have your attention? Students, you need to listen to this very closely.
And then
this will be the last call for registration
our
materials.
corresponding y value when x equals 4 is going to be
before school begins tomorrow.
-2.
Your classes will be chosen for you, and you will not have